Hey guys, today I am really excited to show you a brand new mode that we just implemented into our Phiz app, and this is called a photogrammetry mode. Now, a lot of questions I was asked from our users are, hey, can I scan a large-scale object, or can I even scan my face with the Phiz 3D scanner? Well, the answer before was no, because Phiz 3D scanner was a typical desktop 3D scanner. You have to put the stuff on the turntable so the turntable can turn around and then it can scan the stuff, right? But today, it's no longer the case because we have a photogrammetry mode implemented in the Phiz app. All right, so today I am going to show you how it works. So as you can see on the screen, I just have it on the tutorial page, and yeah, I know this is a fairly simple tutorial. We'll improve it over the time, but you know it. All right, so once you click on it, and yeah, so this is the user interface you will see in this brand new mode, right? So the idea behind the photogrammetry mode is you take a whole bunch of pictures around an object, and then you throw these pictures to us, to the algorithm, and then it will just automatically stitch everything together, put everything together, and throw you back a finished 3D model. Simple as that, right? But the algorithm behind it was actually quite complex. But thankfully we have a whole Amazon cloud ready for us to use. Yeah, so that's why you finally get to use it. All right, so now I want to show you how it works and what the final output looks like, right? A couple things to say. So this photogrammetry mode is completely, standalone feature from our Phiz 3D scanner, right? So if you purchase a Phiz 3D scanner via Kickstarter and via Indiegogo, this feature is completely free for all of you guys. Okay, so the way you do it is pretty simple. Okay. So you start with your starting position and you start to take pictures, right? Like so, 1, all right, 2, just take one pictures, about 10 degrees ish from your last position, and that should be good enough, right? So yeah, so you keep turning pictures, and many people would ask, how many pictures can I take with this? So right now in our app, we recommend you take around 35, to 40 pictures. This will give you a fairly reasonable number for us to work with, and you'll get a fairly good scan result with it. Okay, so keep turning pictures, and keep taking pictures. There, so that's one turn, right? And I only got 16 pictures. So what I can do? I can keep turning. On the top, right? Keep taking. There you go. All right, keep taking. Okay, so you can even do several close-ups to capture some details. Now you can do some close-ups. There you go. Okay, cool. So I just took 42 pictures, all right? So once you've done taking pictures, you click on the next, all right? So like usual, you upload these pictures online so that we can actually process it on the cloud. All right, so just like so. It's actually really, really straightforward. for the users. And then, yeah, so let's give it a couple more. All right, there you go. So the pictures are uploaded, and then you just have to wait, around 15 minutes. I know it's quite long, but fortunately, you can just, close your app and do your thing and check back later for the 3D model, right? All right, so that's it. And then you can find it in the Cloud tab on your library, right? So you see right now, my scan is called MyScan9, and right now it is queuing on the cloud. So yeah, so now I'm just gonna close up the app and do my thing, and I'll come back to you guys after 15 minutes and to check the result. All right, so looks like it's done. Let's open it up and see how it looks. Okay, so there's a couple of things you should know about photogrammetry is that unlike the laser, the Phiz 3D scanner, when you're using photogrammetry and taking pictures around an object, and the algorithm, it will not only recognize the object itself, but also the surrounding environment. As you can see right now, you got this little baby Groot in the center, but also around it, you basically have the whole environment there, right? So yeah, but it's a very easy fix. You can export it to your third-party software and easily delete it, in 1 second, one click of the button. And later on, I will probably even record a video show you how you can export this and then do it on a third-party software. Yeah, but you can see, this is photogrammetry, right? With the photogrammetry, you get a really cool-looking 3D model. But keep in mind, 3D, photogrammetry, it isn't something that you can apply in any object. So photogrammetry, so what works better with photogrammetry is any object with a complicated, textures on the top, right? For example, you have a super colorful object, then that's where you can actually use the photogrammetry. But if, for example, you have a David head statue, like what I showed in early, videos, that's a pure white statue. That's probably something you don't want to use photogrammetry because you will end up getting nothing from the photogrammetry. Yeah, so this is a very nice little alternative for the Phiz 3D scanner users when you have a more complicated object you want to scan, and this is how it looks. All right, once again, for all Kickstarter and Indiegogo users, this algorithm, this feature will be available to you free, all time, okay? But for later Phiz purchasers, you may find out some later business model that you have to pay for the 3D model or subscribe each month to use the feature. But it won't be super expensive anyways because so one key innovation we're doing is we try to make 3D scanning technologies as cheap for you guys as possible. So yeah, so we'll follow along this path and see how long we can go. But until then, please enjoy the product, and then thank you very much for watching. All right, see you next video.